fighters.
They should be hung for treason.
Camera at me, I'll break your camera, I'm telling you. Go on, then you got something to say.
What you got something to say?
What you got to say? Huh?
Tommy has spent years speaking his mind about changes he sees in his own country. That honesty has led to plenty of tense moments. Some people respond with words, others with threats, but Tommy keeps showing up. These encounters reveal a pattern. Bold challenges often meet calm persistence. What follows are several moments where people try to silence him, only to find out why he doesn't give a flying wimp about their weak feelings.
Can you tell me what I said that annoyed you? Just give me one thing. One thing. You need to put my people down. Come on. You know what I mean. Just give me an example. There's so many that I've actually said. Not let me. No, you know. Just give me one. Give me one example. Because it's too many. Mate, if you've been upset with me, you must know why. No, it's too many. Like what, bro? About my people. Like what? Explain it. I'm not supposed to be here. I've never said that. That's a lie. I've never said that. Yes, you have. No, I haven't. I've never said that. Yeah. I've never said that. I've said it. I have a problem with men making young kids. So you're not upset about it. So tell me what I've said that you've done. Stuff about my people. Like what? About Muslims. What have I said? What have I said? About Pakistani people, I've said that they're overrepresented in making young kids in this country.
The pervert confronts Tommy directly, levelling severe accusations about putting his people down. And guess what? He brings no concrete proof, except a short knife hidden in the palm of his hands.
90% of convictions are Pakistani Muslim men. 90%. 90%. That's a fact. 9%. That sterling part is telling the truth ain't sterling, but no. We're all the truth. Okay, so what should we do? What should I have done? Ignored all these gangs? Should I ignore the 40,000 terrorists on watch list? The people. How, when by talking about it, offends ordinary Muslims like you? You know what? White girls are getting kidnapped and everything.
You from Luton, yeah? You know what time it is. You know exactly what time it is.
It's different opinions. You come up with me I want you to leave. Never said it.
You said a lot.
No, I spoke honestly. I've told the truth about an ideology. I've told the truth about things that are in the book. And I've told the truth about problems in towns and cities. That doesn't even hate you as an individual.
Message better. That's hard. I'm going to put you, because obviously you're on the field, I'm going to put you definitely on notice. If I wanted to smash you, if I said cameras, I would have done so. I would have done so. What are you talking about? I'm just saying it wouldn't happen, bro. It wouldn't happen. I'm just saying it wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. Believe me. Why are you reading it? The reason why I come in.
It's the familiar dance, strong claims made, but little substance offered when challenged. You can feel the frustration building on both sides as the man grows more agitated.
Give it daggers. You give it daggers.
When you nodded at me, when you showed me, you nodded at me, and I thought to myself,
hey, try and smash me. You've come in here, try and smash me. I'm going to come in. No, you've come in. I don't have a problem. I say you need my food. You've come in. Yeah?
I said,
well, don't come in and fucking talk shit saying if I want to, I'll smash you. Don't say it. Unless you're going to do it. Unless you're going to do it. Are you going to do it? Unless you're going to do it.
Unless you're going to do it,
because I'm fed up of fucking idiots like you think I'm being intimidated by you, bro. I'm not intimidated by you. I'm not intimidated by you. I don't give a fuck. As I told you, as soon as you walked over here, you was going to do something. I've got to do it then, bro. Fucking do it then.
That's stirring that you do.
It's not stirring. It's fact your arse went. Fuck off. Your arse went. Fuck off. Fuck off, bro.
That's stirring. That's what you're about. Tommy, that's
see you later. Fuck off. You ain't going to smash no one. No one's going to smash me. Not on your own, you won't. Not on your fucking own, you won't. If there was over 3 of you, you won't.
I know why you have to be.
Not on your own, you won't.
You know why you
fuck off, bro. Not on your own.
Just keep staring.
Not on your own. You're a coward, mate. That's how it is.
Seriously, this encounter leaves you wondering how these confrontations keep happening again and again. Similar scenes play out every other day in towns across Britain. People see the changes in their communities but are afraid to speak. It appears Tommy is the only person who gives voice to those frustrations, even when it puts him in the line of fire. It turns out that street-level tension is nothing new for Tommy. Similar moments have played out in his hometown before.
On there. Yeah, he's the leader. Yeah. What?
Tommy was driving through Luton, the place he grew up, noting how much the area has changed. The neighbourhood feels different now, but he senses he's not welcome in the town he once called home. And that's when the problems begin. It starts with a bully coming straight at Tommy's window.
What have I got to talk to you about? What have I got to talk to you about?
What have I got to say about Islam and that, innit?
Yeah, I have,
yeah. Yeah? So why didn't you say it now?
What do you want me to say?
Yeah?
It's ideology, it's got no place.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's got no place, bruv.
And what you
Sharia
got?
law's got no place in
What
this
you
country.
got?
What do you mean, what have I got?
Go on, tell me
What do
innit,
you mean,
what do you
have I
stand
got?
for?
What do I stand for?
Yeah, what do you
stand
stand
for?
for?
Integration, bruv. I don't stand for paedophilic practices, yeah? Yeah.
What do you stand for? Go on, tell me.
What do you mean, what do I stand for? How's it racism? How's it racism? How's it racist to oppose a fascist ideology?
Fascist ideology.
It is
And what
fascist.
do you're racist.
How am I racist? What race are Asians? What race are Muslims?
I heard. Come on,
Get out,
where
get out,
are you
get out.
running away from?
Because I know,
Why you running away
I know what you like, bruv. You have
Where
about
you-
100 you in a minute. You fucking little chief. You fucking chief. Prick. You see? That is Islam. You fucking little prick. The thing is, you get out of this car, they'll be here from everywhere. Watch.
You can sense the deeper frustrations bubbling under the surface. It leaves you wondering what happens when long-time residents feel like strangers in their own streets. Luton has seen massive demographic shifts over the years. Many locals talk about it privately but fear being labelled. Tommy has never been afraid to say it out loud.
Many of them now turn up, watch. Watch how many of them now turn up. I'll do your window up so you can't get out, because I'm telling you, look. Fucking pussy. Watch what I get with your fucking houses, you fucking mug. Fucking tramp. That is what they're like, you see? Now you understand, innit? Do you think that man is usually a nice, tolerant person? Do you think that he's bringing his children up to be tolerant towards our children? No. Do you know what I mean? He's telling them that we've got the devil in us, etc., etc. We're all going to burn in hellfire. So when we say we're living amongst Islamist, fanatical, Sharia-driven scum who wish to completely destroy this nation, you just met one of them.
You see, violence has followed Tommy before. The Luton streets have seen it up close. One thing you'll notice in all these confrontations is that the pattern repeats itself. Confrontation in the car, deflection on the street. In this resurfaced clip, Tommy is attacked on the streets of Luton again when a group of miscreants surrounds him. Insults fly, threats are made. But watch out for what the smart Englishman does next.
They are a notorious right-wing group accused of being violent racists who have taken to the streets to fight what they view as homegrown Islamic extremists. But what happens when their leader has a change of heart? ABC's Lama Hassan continues her fascinating and very personal journey.
We're inside the nerve center for one of the most feared groups in Britain. They call themselves the Infidels. They are a radical splinter group of the notorious English Defence League. We're here to find out if this is the future of the far-right movement, a movement that just lost its leader.
A lot of people calling me a sellout, calling me a coward.
In a bombshell announcement, Tommy Robinson, the founder of the English Defence League, and his top deputy publicly denounced their protest movement.
I have to do what I think's right. This is what I think's right.
Tommy had been walking with a journalist, simply talking on camera. At first, recognition sparks the aggression. Then something else adds to it.
Ordinary people make of Robinson's change of heart. Just 2 days after he stepped down, I joined him on his first trip back to his hometown. At first, it seemed like Robinson was getting a warm welcome. But the mood shifted as we went deeper into town.
Definitely feel there's more tension in the air now that we're walking through here.
Yeah, of course. Luton's a very divided town.
You were here when you walked through.
I was the leader, mate, I was.
That's racist, isn't it?
No, it's not, Bob, no.
Why do you think it's racist? Oh dear, what was that? What did they just say to you?
Pussy.
Oh God, I don't know if this is a good idea.
It was
The message is clear. Speaking out comes with risk. Tommy has faced this before. He keeps showing up anyway.
Camera, I'll break your camera, I'm telling you. Go on, then you got something to say.
What are you got to say?
Come here. What you got to say? Huh?
Oh God. Oh God. No.
What do you mean? Say something then. Pussy. Go on.
Yeah, I know, man. I'm lucky to stop from that, Bob.
Remember my face, yeah?
Welcome to Luton. Did you get that on camera? Hi, I've just been attacked in Luton Town Centre.
How we doing, all right?
Yeah, good.
It's sad that Luton has become a symbol for many of the changes sweeping through British towns. Tommy's willingness to walk those streets speaks volumes of his composure, especially when even the police don't seem to help matters.
It was very, very frightening.
Yet again, I found myself in the middle of an ugly scene.
Get on with your life, man. No point causing a commotion.
It seemed like the whole town was surrounding us, and everyone had an opinion.
Obviously, he's got all the people behind him, all the white people, yeah? And we're in a white man's world right now.
He doesn't have a relevant point.
I think he's made out to be 10 times worse than he actually is, though.
My brother went to school with him and he said he was a dick.
What about Afghanistan? What about Iraq? All the millions of people who are dying there for what?
Even as Robinson tried to leave, the confrontations just kept coming.
Do you think that will look good?
I've got children to take home. Can you just...
Why is it so divided? We were born here.
Listen, I was born here. Listen, I'm proud of where I was born here.
Clearly, the divisions here run far deeper than Tommy Robinson.
We'll get out of your countries when you get out of our country.
The truth is, many Muslims feel like outsiders in this country.
What do you mean, get out? You're born here.
Have you ever, do you think, incited any of this?
Well, that's what they're saying. Well, you deserve it. You deserve it. What? Because I exercise my freedom of speech and I'm critical of an ideology. America's going to see firsthand what's going to happen. How their freedoms will be under attack. This is what's happening. This is coming your way.
Our conversation was cut short. Robinson thought we were being followed.
We just got the finger.
Come.
Do you think we should go?
Welcome to England.
You could feel the tension on the streets in Britain, and there's a lot of anger there. And I don't know how anyone can change that.
In fact, it seemed the only thing the Sharia Patrol and the EDL have in common is that they believe this conflict is coming to the United States. As for the rest of us, the majority, we can only hope the voices of the many drown out the screams of a few.
But guess what? The threats don't stop at home. They follow him abroad too. The event you're about to see took place in Dubai, of all places.
Don't interview him. He's a racist prick. Why are you giving him airtime for?
They are interviewing me.
Why are you giving him airtime?
They are interviewing me.
Racist rat.
They are.
Why are you giving him airtime for?
They are.
Fuck him.
They are interviewing me.
He hates Muslims, but he's in a Muslim
They are
country.
interviewing me.
Where that one at?
They are
He's a
interviewing me.
fucking
Yes,
prick.
right.
Don't give him no airtime.
Mate, go on,
you hate
sir.
Muslims like us. Why are you here? Why are you in this country?
I'm
You
here
hate Muslims.
under invite, actually.
You hate Muslims, so why are you in a Muslim country for? You're a little rat.
Yeah, good one.
Uneducated little rat.
You're uneducated. You're uneducated.
You're a prick. Get the fuck out of here. You're not wanted around here.
Fuck off, you mug. Let me
You're
finish
not
my
wanted around
interview.
here.
I'll finish my interview.
Put this interview
I'll
off.
finish my interview.
He's a fucking idiot. No point in no interview. Don't give him no time. The racist rat bastard. He hates Muslims, but he's in a Muslim country. Where that one at? How the fuck does that work?
Do you know how many Muslims I know that are mates with?
What?
I don't like terrorism. I don't like jihadists.
Neither do Muslims.
Stand up against me.
I do stand up against them. Yeah, I do. Why don't you stand up against the groom gangs that are white? I've only ever seen you stand up against. I'm from Derby, England. Yeah. I only see you stand up against the Muslims. I stand up. What do you mean? What am I doing here? I'm a professional. I fight for misfits. I'm a misfits fighter. What are you doing here?
At a high-profile event, Tommy is being interviewed when a Muslim boxer walks up and unleashes pure terror.
Against anything that's against Islam.
Okay. So
Raping's against Islam. Grooming gangs are against Islam.
I'm here under the invite of Emiratis, who I'm meeting tomorrow to discuss terrorist organisations in the UK. So that's got not that it's got fuck all to
white
do with
ones
you.
or just Asian ones?
I'm here to meet Emirati Muslims who work, Muslims from here, the United Arab Emirates, who work against
the problem is,
against the
let me
Muslim
tell you the issue I've got with you. The issue I've got with you is I'm not bothered. I'm not. No, but I've watched you stuff, and the issue I've got is you're only against Muslims. Why when a white person does something, you don't post it?
What have I said that you disagree with? What have I said?
No, I'll tell you what I disagree. You only push a narrative against Muslims.
Give me what I've said.
I'm telling you, saying you only push a narrative against Muslims.
Tell me what I've said.
Why do you not? Why do you not go against all the white people that do it and all the Christians?
Shall I tell you?
In your Bible it says that if a woman doesn't pray when she shave her hair off, you don't put that out there, do you?
Let me tell you.
Go on then.
Because 90% of the men convicted for raping young kids in gangs, 90% are Muslims.
Most of the nonsense look like you, though.
That's not my fault.
Most of the nonsense look like you.
I'm giving you a fact. I'm giving you a fact. The majority of nonsense are white. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, well then, so why don't you? I don't see you pointing that shit out.
Because it's a majority white nation.
You've got an issue. You come out there. I know. I've seen you on the news with the fucking Quran saying that you're against this book. What against the Quran are you against?
Reading things out.
Yeah. Out of context. Anyone can do that out of context. I can read the Bible out of context.
Okay.
And the Bible's far worse out of context than the Quran.
Rather than argue with me, go argue with ISIS, go argue with Boko Haram, go argue with Al Qaeda.
I do. So why don't you go argue with all the paedophiles in the churches?
Okay.
Why don't you go?
Do you believe in free speech?
Yeah.
How about you fuck off and let me finish my interview then?
Why is your free speech only against Muslims?
I'm not talking about Muslims.
No,
you're okay.
No, I'm on about that's what you're known for.
Because I've got an opinion.
You're a racist
I'm allowed my...
Notice how the man confronts him directly, calling him names and accusing him of racism. He believes Tommy shouldn't have a platform. Then he goes full nuclear on him.
What's racist got to do?
Fuck off.
What's racist got to do?
Come back to where you come from.
Yeah,
No.
what are you doing? Who are you pushing?
No.
Have you noticed the pattern now? It's the same everywhere the former EDL leader goes. Intimidation and bullying instead of fair dialogue. It shows how far the hostility travels. You wonder what it takes for honest conversation to replace confrontation. Even thousands of miles away, the same dynamics play out. Tommy's presence alone seems to trigger strong reactions.
Who are you pushing?
I'm just doing an interview now.
Lucky, do I look like I give a fuck about you? Do I look like I give a fuck? Do I look like I give a fuck about you?
As the personal attacks keep coming, Tommy's response is always the same, showing up and speaking his mind. Here's the moment he sits down with friends to discuss these issues.
I saw a clip, it was 5 years ago, so I don't know if you still feel the same with you and peers. You know, when you held the Quran, do you still feel that way? Do you feel like...
I feel that a lot of the problems
Easy, Tommy.
Yeah,
easy, Tommy. That's what I told you. It's not a Muslim thing.
I feel that a lot of the problems that are coming, say for example, Salman Abedi, he blew up and killed 20-odd children in the Manchester Arena bombing, yeah? His dad come here as part of the Libyan Liberation Front, which is a terrorist organisation. His dad was a terrorist. We brought him in, give him a house.
Yeah, NATO.
His son comes up. Yeah, his son comes up to be a terrorist. His son could recite the Quran without looking at it. Yeah, without looking at it, right?
Mashallah.
He could recite the Quran without looking at it.
Mashallah.
So he's mistaken as well, obviously, in how he's taking. My point is, all of these men, yeah, these fundamentals, when they take it literally, say for example, Lee Rigby's killer, Michael Adebayo, when he beheaded Lee Rigby, he handed a woman a piece of paper with 52 verses that he said forced him to do it.
Tommy's willingness to have these talks, despite the risks, is what sets him apart. The discussion doesn't resolve everything, but it opens the door to real dialogue. You sense the weight of what's at stake. These private conversations often reveal more than the public shouting matches. They show the human side of an issue that too often becomes dehumanizing.
Saying is, if he's saying that, if Salman Abedi's saying that, if people are literally quoting the Quran while blowing things up and beheading people, then we need to examine
people
what is
Tommy while shooting people, innocent women and children in New Zealand.
They just misunderstood.
One man, bro.
Yeah.
They misunderstood the same way you're misunderstood.
But
Someone also ran over people outside the mosque, and he was also a follower and a supporter of you as well.
What about the Pope?
But we haven't got to
what
my
about the Pope,
but we
though?
haven't answered my question.
What about the Pope, though?
No, we haven't answered my question.
So
in the thing, you know, you said that until this book that this
He
is
did.
about
He answered straight away. He said, yes, I do feel the same
He
way.
didn't say that.
He did. He did.
Yeah, Queen, what I said is, what I said is I was quoting William Gladstone. William Gladstone held the Quran above his head in Parliament and said there will never be peace on this earth so long as we have this book. It's a violent curse.
Suck your mother,
William Gladstone said that, yeah? So William Gladstone's one of the previous leaders of this country. He didn't talk about an interpretation, yeah? He spoke about... I think, with most Muslim conversions in jails and things like that, they're not converting because they believe Muhammad flew up to heaven.
They're converting because they're shook.
For a problem.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They're shook. They want.
It's not a
they
religion.
want. You know what I mean?
They're converting to a gang.
They want. I swear, I'm with him with that because a lot of them they're converting just for the because they can't hold their own, innit?
This is my point. The black community, SMS.
These moments show a consistent pattern. Tommy speaks out. He gets threatened. He shows up anyway. From Luton streets to Dubai arenas, the response is often the same. Intimidation instead of engagement. Yet Tommy keeps asking questions. He keeps pushing for honest conversation. Britain deserves that.
South London, where black converts was literally sticking up man and forcing man to join Islam. But the black community didn't look at it and say this is Islam. We understood that this was Islam linked with these linked with these road use culture, with these road culture, and they was practicing it wrong. Not like the Muslims in the masjid that we know that pray 5 times a day. In the same way, we can see that with these grooming gangs, we can see that it's not Islam, it's Islam linked with British culture, which is called...
it's British culture's fault that Muslim men are raping kids.
Yeah,
let me get that clear. It's British culture's fault that Muslim gangs are raping British kids.
It's British culture why they're drinking alcohol and using drugs. 100%. That's British culture.
You said it's British culture's
yourself,
fault.
mate. You was part of the people that used to buy the drugs, bro. So
as a youngster,
Cream, are you going to ask me questions or are you going to keep saying you're going to wait till...
When have you seen me off
asked him a question. I'm listening, waiting for him to say something. Yeah, but we're in talking about something else.
I know, but now you're making them...
All I'm taking from this is, you don't think black people can be racist even if they're killing an innocent woman, and you now think it's British culture's fault that Pakistani men are raping British kids.
This is what I'm
That's
saying.
fucked up, man.
I didn't say it's British culture's fault that Pakistani men are raping British kids.
It's because of British culture.
I said British culture is part of the reason why people are using drugs, because that's part of
So what you said.
culture.
We'll rewind this. Make sure this is in there.
That's
Rewind
part
it.
of British culture. Yeah, it's nothing Islamic culture about using drugs. There's
Drugs
nothing in
isn't
the
British
Quran.
culture. Drugs is in Colombia. Drugs is in
I don't
Mexico.
do it no more.
Opium is in wherever. That's not true.
I'm saying that if you go out with the white football hooligans and you go to a pub, part of British culture is drinking alcohol and sniffing lines. That is part of British culture.
Luton's football hooligans.
Listen, yeah, Kushkan, but I'll have nothing said against sniffing lines. I'll have nothing said against sniffing lines.
You're a joker.
That's
Communities deserve better than silence and slogans. When threats replace dialogue, trust erodes. Tommy's persistence reminds us why these issues should not be simply overlooked or ignored. What do you think? Should Tommy Robinson keep fighting for the soul of Britain or bow to pressure?